Yo, what's going on, guys? Rapid Plays back, and we are finding out if these beautiful Hun horse archers are worth it. Oh man, look at this massive line of arrows. First volley going off into these nice line of spears. If you guys are enjoying this series of unit comparisons, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see how this battle plays out. So I do have the Cav set to skirmish mode. Most of this battle is just letting the AI do what the AI does here. I kind of just become very hands-off this battle, so we can truly see what it would be like one-on-one against an army like this. Because if I were to command them, I could obviously easily outflank and shoot these guys from behind, which is how they should properly be used in battle. But let's just say in the case of maybe you can't fully micromanage, or for this instance, we just want to see how good they truly are. We are seeing that now. So here we go, watching them fire into the flank here. They are cutting down these heavy spears very quickly. Arrows doing lots of damage here, massacring that unit, cutting it down to already, what is that, 70 after not many shots here. These units are flanking behind on their own, lagging behind a little bit, while most of the middle of the army is being run down by these spears. Over here on this flank, the same thing is happening. The Cav is starting to get behind and putting down arrows into the backs of these heavy spears here, and even the guys shooting out the front are getting some more kills. Wearing these units down is starting to take on lots of effect here. You can see one whole unit is almost decimated, rallying back into the battle, but they will not be rallied for long, as here comes the general running around here, just kind of staying safe. He's playing it safe for this battle. Don't want to lose the general too early, because this is all about the skirmisher Cav here. We are seeing if this bow Cav is any good. This is all light bow Cav as well. I don't know if there's medium or heavy. I just decided to use this light bow Cav, and they are putting in lots of shots, doing a good amount of damage on all fronts here. This unit is completely decimated, breaking off the battlefield now. Completely shattered off the battlefield, and here we go. We're about to see what is this, 3 units alone can do to a general here. This fully healthy general unit of heavy melee infantry running up to the front. The Cav have surrounded him and are putting arrows into his unit now, getting shot from the back, getting shot from the sides, losing 4 immediately off the first couple of volleys here. You can see blood splattering out of most of these troops, and these guys are being cut down. They are starting to corner my Cav into the edge of the map here, but like I said, I have them on skirmisher mode, so we are going to see how skirmisher mode plays into effect in Attila, which skirmisher mode is a little buggy, but we'll still see how it all plays out. My general is now getting involved, throwing his javelins into the ranks of this general. This general is getting pinned down hard right now. He is being shot down by every single projectile in the map right now. Getting targeted by 4 units. Yeah, 4 units. Cut down to 55. More arrow fire coming in. Cutting this unit down to 45 now. The general using the last of his javelins and watching this general unit break off the battlefield. Now you can see that the AI does not know what to do in skirmisher mode when it runs into the border like this. So now I try to take control, get them out, but it is too late. I end up having to send them into melee, which eventually you will have to do. So we are about to see this Cav's melee capabilities, but the javelins from these heavy spears coming in, doing lots of damage to these Cav right off the bat, as you can see by this horse, this poor horse turning into a porcupine here. Let's see if we can't get a close-up on what is happening in here. Lots of Cav fighting. Close quarters combat, which is not really what the Huns are best known for. They're best known for their open field fighting out here, but they could not get it done in the open field. And in the back, the units that were flanking around are now charging in, seeing if they can't get a rear charge in here, shooting arrows into the backs of the enemies, coming in for a rear charge. The reinforcements are coming in. The spears do seed and chime, trying to form testudo to counter it, but the charge does get off into these spears, breaking their formation, doing a very excellent job in melee right now. Over here, the same thing. We have units in testudo. Got a unit fighting in melee over here against this spear unit, which is down to 40 men. Reinforcements are charging in to help out. More reinforcements are charging in from the cav side, and this is the last of the flanking forces charging in over here. Down over here, it is looking like it is going to be a quick victory. 2 units of spears are broken. A third is wavering. This cav is doing excellent in melee, but another volley of javelins coming in, taking out some of the cav, which is not boding well for their numbers. Over here in the middle, the cav is doing their best to cut through as many of these units as possible, but it is hard. There is a lot of units, and this is heavy spears against light bow cav. Units are starting to break and waver off the battlefield, doing their best to hold their ground, but they're taking many casualties right now and are ending up losing on many fronts. The general is sitting back here trying to command his men, doing a fairly good job as it stands. The balance of power is looking pretty well, but they are having morale issues, so he decides to charge in himself to give them a boost of morale here. Over here, it is down to 1 spear unit against 2 melee or 2 cav units in melee. The biggest thing is that these guys are confident, and we have 2 shaken, very tired units of cav here, and they are going to start to break to this very healthy unit. Up top here, the 3 units of cav are still engaged in that big fight against the spear unit, doing well, cutting them down pretty evenly. As you can see, the balance of power is slightly favored in cav, but they do have a 200-man disadvantage as it stands. They are breaking some units in the middle, though. 1 unit broken off the map here, as the flanking forces are dealing quite a bit of damage to these guys in melee. The general is helping out a ton over here, also putting in a good amount of damage. Up top over here, we have the spears are finally wavering. These 3 units will be freed up to come over and help in the middle, but this cav unit does get broken, so this unit that is confident just off of winning is running over to flank the cav. But it does not matter, as the general now falls. These units will be surrounded, but these 3 over here are now freed up to charge over to try to help their men, firing volleys of arrows in support to try to pick up a couple kills before they have to charge in, and they are picking up a couple kills. And here comes the cav charge in support. See if they can't get a good one off here. They get a very, very, very poor cav charge off there. The spears were waiting for it, and they are light cav. And just like that, the light cav has been beaten back, losing the initiative and the balance of power here. But they have started to break some units. A heavy spear unit breaking. Over here, another heavy spear unit wavering, and it is starting to look better for that cav here. Breaking 2 units. The balance of power is now even again, but due to poor morale issues, the general is dead, which is causing them lots and lots of morale issues. The cav is starting to lose this battle. Now, I would say 9 times out of 10, I would trust the bow cav with a decent strategic mind to take the day on a immobile army like this. But in most cases, you're going to be facing cav, you're going to be facing archers, you're going to be facing more mobile melee infantry, maybe even artillery. So do I think bow cav is effective? Yes, I do. I think it is definitely effective when you can micromanage it properly. But if you cannot micromanage it properly, it will be killed very, very quickly. So I would like to thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, like I said before, make sure to go down below, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.